Welcome to the Learn English Easily and Fluently. The man woke up to find himself accused of a murder. He doesn't remember, but did he really do it? This story is inspired by real events, full of mystery and suspense. Imagine closing your eyes for a moment, and when you open them, you find yourself behind bars, accused of murder. You remember nothing, but all the evidence is against you. Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. Witnesses saw you running away, and security cameras show your face clearly. But you didn't do it, or at least, that's what you think. How can you be guilty of a crime you don't remember? Is someone trying to destroy your life, or is the truth more terrifying than you imagine? On our channel, Learn English Easily and Fluently, we don't just tell a story, we take you on a journey inside one of the most mysterious and thrilling puzzles. Stay with us until the end. This story will make you doubt even yourself. Waking up in a nightmare. Adel wakes up to a dim yellow light in a cold prison cell, his hands chained and the cell door locked tight. The air is heavy with the smell of mold and dampness. His head is pounding as if someone hit him hard. His eyes try to adjust to the darkness, but he feels something strange. His hands are in handcuffs. Before he can understand what happened, he hears footsteps approaching. The cell door swings open with force. A strict officer walks in, looking at him with contempt, and places a set of photos in front of him. Officer, coldly, confess, you killed the man last night, and we have all the evidence. Adele looks at the photos and sees a blood-covered body. But the worst part? The killer in the photos is wearing the exact same clothes as Adele. How is this possible? Could he be the killer and not remember anything? Adele tries to recall the last thing he remembers. He was driving home after a long day at work. He stopped at a cafe he always visited, sat at a table, ordered his favorite coffee. Then darkness. He remembers nothing after that, as if his mind suddenly shut off. How did 6 hours of his life disappear? And who framed him for this crime? All the evidence is against him, but he insists he is innocent. The officer places all the evidence in front of him. His fingerprints are on the murder weapon. Security cameras showed someone who looks exactly like him at the crime scene. A witness saw Adele running away. Did he commit the crime in a moment of madness, or is someone playing with his mind? The truth begins to unfold. Adele insists he is innocent and demands a lawyer to defend him and uncover the truth. During the investigation, the lawyer notices something strange, something that could change the case completely. The person in the security footage moves differently from Adele, and after carefully analyzing the video, they notice a brief moment of disappearance in the recording, as if someone had edited the footage. The shocking twist. During the investigation, a medical report reveals that Adele was hypnotized that night, and when they return to the cafe, they discover that someone was sitting near him. Someone with a history of fraud and psychological manipulation. It's Yasin, an old enemy of Adele, who has wanted revenge for years. But the truth is even more terrifying than they expected. At the last moment, a new report arrives from the forensic lab. The report reveals that Adele was not only under hypnosis, but he also has a rare psychological disorder that makes him commit actions and completely forget them. After deep analysis, doctors discover a strange pattern in Adele's brain, as if there are missing time gaps in his memory. Moments he lived, then lost completely. The medical evidence suggests that he may have done similar things before, but never realized it. The investigator looks at him in shock. Adele, are you sure this has never happened to you before? For a moment, Adele feels a chill run through his body. Something inside him whispers that this is not the first time. Suddenly, the door to the interrogation room opens. Another detective walks in, places a file on the table, and says coldly, "We have another case, and the DNA is a perfect match. If Adele is a victim, then who is the real killer? And if he is the killer, how many crimes has he committed without realizing it? Do you think Adele was the real murderer or just a victim? Tell us your opinion, but be careful. The answer might be more dangerous than you think. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so we can bring you more exciting and inspiring stories. See you in the next episode.